Hello my friends, I'm Svetlana, founder of Yuna Yoga. Welcome to this special class focused on flexibility improvement and splits practice. Unlike other classes, in this session we focus not only on your hips and hamstrings, but also on lower back mobility to help you deepen the stretch and enhance those beautiful splits. If you practice this session at least twice a week, I promise you'll see the results sooner than you expect. Grab your blocks and a sock if you plan to try the splits in the end of the class. Let's begin. Your self-healing journey starts here. Join today. Today we're gonna start in a simple child pose. So come on all fours, open your knees as wide as your mat, big toes touching, direct your buttocks towards your heels. Rest your belly between your thighs, forehead is resting on your mat. Create a beautiful diamond shape with your arms. Bend elbows. Maybe close your eyes just for a few moments. Bring your attention to your breath. Slow inhale. Exhale. Set an intention to listen to your body today and not to push your limits. On your next inhale, gently rise to tabletop, all fours. Knees, hips width apart, your wrists are in line with your shoulders. Now breathe in, lower your belly down, look up. Breathe out, arch your lower back and upper back, round it as much as you can, look between your thighs. Once again, inhale, gaze up, lower belly is sinking down. Exhale, round your back, push yourself away from the floor. Do one or two more times on your own. Synchronize the movements with your breath. Beautiful. Coming back to a neutral position. Tuck your toes. And with your exhale, count to downward facing dog. I want you to keep your knees bent and start pedaling your feet. Straighten one leg first and deepen the bend on another. Change the sides, maybe try to even twist your hips a little bit here and there. We are working on flexibility today, so we don't have to stick to a traditional type of downward facing dog. Now pause, lengthen your spine for a moment. On your inhale, lift your right leg up, bend that right knee and start circling your hip just a few times. Now shoot your right foot up and shift it forward between your hands, lower left knee on the ground. Don't be in a rush to lift your hands. I want you to first sink deeper into the posture. Ensure that your front knee does not cross your below ankle. Maybe use your hands to lower yourself slightly more deeper, but engage your core muscles here. Once you're ready, arms up. Gaze up, open your chest. And engage those thighs. They are working, they are holding you in this almost half split position. Take a deep breath in, breathing out. Beautiful. On your next exhale, lower your hands down to the ground. Grab your blocks if it is available. Place it on the level 2 or level 3. And straighten that front leg. Direct your toes towards yourself, so flex your foot. Hips are square, lengthening from the lower back all the way to your neck. And let's do some easy moves with your next exhale. Bend your front knee, sink down again. Inhale. Leg is straight, foot is flexed. Exhale, lower down. We have 3 more to go. Breathe in, toes off the floor. Breathing out, sinking down with your back leg as well. 2 more. Every time you breathe out, I want you to sink down, breathe down into your pelvis. Good. Last time. Now bring your right hand inside of your hip, open your right foot 45 degrees, and we've come to a lizard pose. So you can stay where you are as option 1, or you can follow me and simply shift your foot on the outer edge and start moving your hip side to side. Remember about the intention that we have set in the beginning of the class. Don't push yourself to the limits. Listen to your body. Now, wherever you are, I want you to keep your foot 45 degrees out, tuck your back toes and lift your back knee off the floor. We've come to an active lizard. And I want you to start moving up and down with your pelvis, with your lower back. Inhale, lift yourself slightly up. Lower down with exhale. Beautiful. Now with control, I want you to step back into downward facing dog. Now bring your left leg up, bend your knee and start moving that left hip. Now lift it up and step through, lower right knee down. We've come to a low lunge on the opposite side. Don't be in a rush, settle down, sink a little bit deeper. Maybe use your hands as a support. Activate the core muscles once again. Bring your arms up and you inhale, gaze up. Feel the back leg is actively working. It is protecting you from lowering way too deep. Good. With control, now lower your hands down on your mat with or without blocks. Straighten your left leg, flex your left foot. Ensure that your hip bone is in line with your knee on the back side, that you are not going way too forward or way too back. Just for a moment, lengthen your spine. Take a deep breath in. Release, exhale. With your next exhale, place your left foot on the mat. Bend your left knee and sink down deeper. Now inhale, let's get moving. Straighten your leg again. Exhale, bend your knee. Do a few more times. Feel your lower back moving. Feel your hips are sinking deeper. Toes are directing towards your nose. Exhale, lower them down. Last 2 times, your left leg is straight. Feel a beautiful stretch. Lowering down, stretching the back leg. Now keep your hands on the mat in front of you. Open your left hip 45 degrees. Toes are in line with your knee. And start opening that left hip. So you can open it once and just stay still, or keep moving the way that I am doing. I personally love to move my body, so is most of my students who practice with me online, but I encourage you to listen to what your body needs today. Now bring both of your hands on the mat, tuck your back toes, and lift your back knee off the floor, coming into an active lizard pose. Now inhale, lift yourself slightly higher, sink down, use your lower back, use your upper back as well when you're moving. Don't only use your legs here. Your body is actively working on flexibility, and it doesn't only mean that your legs is the only part of your body that needs to be flexible. And now step back into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Release, exhale. Now inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky. Shift your right foot forward between your hands. High lunge. Bring your arms up. Your front knee is 90 degrees, but not for long. Now breathing, straighten your front knee. With exhale, lower them down again. We have 4 more to go. Move with your breath. Inhale deeply, straighten your front leg. Exhale, lower down. Your back leg is actively working and helping you to balance. So is your core muscles. Beautiful. Straighten your leg one more time. Lower your knee down again. Now bring your hands and interlock behind your lower back. Gaze up. This is where we deepen the stretch in the lower back. Good. Inhale, hands up to the sky. Straighten your front knee and step forward with your left foot, coming into a pyramid pose. Imagine that you are standing on the railway road. Both toes are facing forward. Use your hands to align your hips, ensure they are square. And with your exhale, lower halfway down. Use your blocks on level 2 or level 3. Now lift that front toes off the floor, coming on the heel. It will deepen the stretch. Option 1, you can stay here. Option 2, maybe lower yourself slightly down. Ensure that you're lengthening your spine. You're not arching your back. You're not rounding your back. And now start bending your front knee just a little bit. So we're going to do the same moves. Straighten and bend. This is how you give a signal to your body for the splits preparation that it is okay to stretch a little bit deeper because there is a bend coming after that. So your nervous system is adjusting. Come on your heel, leg is straight. Lower down, knee is bent. Good. Now remove the blocks if it was there and step back into a plank position. Lower yourself all the way down to the ground. Bend your knees, grab your ankles or your feet, whatever is accessible to you today. On your inhale, lift your chest and your knees off the floor. Look somewhere in front of you. We are deepening the stretch in lower back, in your pelvis. Beautiful. Hold a little bit longer. And with exhale, lower down. Well done. Keep your hands in line with your chest. Breathing cobra or upward facing dog. And when you exhale, come to downward facing dog. Well done. Take a breath in. Reconnect with your body. Breathe in out. Now lift your left leg up and shift it through. Place between your hands. High lunge on the opposite side. You know what is coming. We are almost at the end of the class. We really need to warm up before we go for splits. Now inhale, straighten your left leg. Bend your knees, exhale. 4 more times to go. Move with your breath, but remember to keep your back right leg active. Keep your core engaged so that you can balance. Use the power of your body. Good. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Bend your knee, final round, well done. Now lower your hands behind your lower back, interlace your fingers, gaze up, direct your heart, open your heart to the sky. Give a smile to yourself. It is not an easy workout today. You're doing so great. Arms back up, straighten your front knee. Hands in prayer in front of you. Shift your right foot slightly forward. Readjust your legs. Ensure that you are standing with a wide stand. So there should be a distance between your feet. Hips are square. Exhale, lower halfway down. Use the blocks as a support. Push your sternum and collarbone forward so you can lengthen your spine more. I love to use my hand on my lower back to direct myself a little bit. Now lift that left toes off the floor. Deepen the stretch. Good. And now start moving. With exhale, bend your front knee, foot down. Balance on your heel. Do a few more times on your own, at your own pace. You know your body better. Now bend your knee, step back with your back foot, and come back to a plank. Lower yourself down. Well done. One more round of a beautiful bow pose, Dhanurasana. Grab your ankles, your feet. Inhale, chest is off the floor, so is your knees. Engage your glute muscles. Your arms are working to open your heart and to lift you slightly higher. Look in front of you, your neck is fully relaxed. And with exhale, lower down. Bring your hands in line with your chest. One more upward facing dog or cobra, whatever works for you today. Gaze up. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Deep breath in. Release. Now lower your knees on the ground. Come into a child pose. We've come to where we started today. Notice the difference. Stabilize your breath. Reconnect with your body. Gently come back into a seated position. And we've come to the final part of our session today, splits practice. Ensure that your blocks are next to you on both sides. Place a sock on the top of your mat. Ensure it is slippery enough on the floor. Now, shift your right foot forward and keep it as it is. Start moving your back knee the way I am doing. Step back one. If you can, step back one more time. The first step, you are lowering your back thigh, not your front one. Now put your front foot on the sock. Use your blocks under both hands as a support. And this is where you can be as option one. Option two, if you feel you're ready, you can stretch slightly deeper and slip that front foot forward. It will do so because it's on the sock. Maybe use the block under your right hip. And now this is where you shift your body slightly forward and activate your lower back. See the way that I'm doing? I'm pushing myself forward with my lower back, not with my legs, not with my hamstrings. It is lower back that is doing the job. Ensure that your hips are square. You're not rotating too much on the right side. Hold for a few more moments wherever you are. Breathe in. Breathing out. Now with control, Place your right hand inside of your right hip and see the way I'm sliding my foot to the side and all the way back. Carefully lower yourself in a hero pose. Place your buttocks between your heels and pause. Relax your thighs, relax your hips. Feel that deep stretch that you've just done. Now we've come to the opposite side. So once again, place the blocks. The sock is ready. Left foot forward and keep it there. Now back knee is working towards the end of your mat, 1 or 2 steps. Once you feel ready, your hips are square, they are looking forward. Only then you start moving your front foot. So you can place the block this time under your left thigh. Push your lower back and your pelvis slightly forward and down. And maybe this is where you're gonna be today. Keep 1 or 2 blocks under, whatever works for you. You can always bend your front knees the way I am doing right now. I'm actually pushing more on my back leg, not my front foot, which is a pretty much common mistake with most of the practitioners who do not have guided practice. Stay there just for a few moments. And now with control, left hand inside of your left hip. Now shift your left foot to the side and all the way back. Come back into a hero seated position. Close your eyes for a moment. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of your body. Thank your body for today's practice. It wasn't easy. Now shift your legs to the front. Bend your knees. Balance on your hands behind your back. And start moving your hips side to side. A well-needed stretch after the splits. Slow and gentle to the left and to the right. Beautiful. Now I invite you to come all the way down on the floor. Ensure that you're comfortable. Draw your knees to your chest. Open your right arm to the side and drop both of your knees to the left. Don't worry if your knees are not touching the ground. As long as you're resting your shoulders on the mat, that's more than enough. Maybe micro bend your right elbow to create additional space for your shoulder. Close your eyes and feel a beautiful twist in your body. Starting from your neck, through your upper back, all the way down to your lower back. Gently bring yourself back to the center. And let's do the same on the opposite side. Left arm is resting. Both of your knees are on the right side. Close your eyes and give yourself to gravity. Come back to the center. We've come to a full Shavasana. Straighten both of your legs. Arms are open, palms facing the sky. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth and let go. Bring the natural rhythm of your breath and simply relax for another few moments. Gently move your toes, your fingers, your neck side to side. Slowly roll yourself on this side and come back into a seated position. Thank you so much for joining me today. I highly recommend to come back to this session at least twice a week. You'll be surprised what your body is capable of. Please subscribe and support my channel so I can reach out to a bigger audience. And if you wish to enhance your practice, if you wish to advance those splits, then I highly recommend to check my online live sessions and my online club. Stay blessed, stay inspired. Namaste. Your self-healing journey starts here.